What's happening, so fam? So, how can you make yourself more magical? Have you ever thought about that? How can you make your reality more magical? There is a key tip on how you can do it that is super helpful, and you probably never even thought about it. A lot of times people are like, man, I wish I was magical. I wish I had more magic in my life. I wish that I had the ability to experience what, like, all those energetic gurus are talking about, right? Well, one of the key phrases that I've used to open up more magic in my reality is literally, fuck it. What if I am that magical and I'm just limiting myself to that possibility? Fuck it. What if I just let that go? I am magical. Yes. Yes, fuck. I'm so magical right now. Right? I've used that phrase to literally unlock things inside of myself. I've even used it to let go, like I've been showing you in other episodes. It's just this release, okay? Like you can use it as a form of release. And release sometimes is just you letting go of your own belief systems, right? Like release doesn't always have to be like, oh, I'm trying to let go of not forgiving someone. It can easily just be like, hey, I've always wanted to be this one thing. Fuck it, let me just do it. It's similar to when you want to make a major shift in your life. Maybe you've always wanted to be a caterer, right? Or you maybe want to do dresses because you know you have a really good skill at making dresses, right? But you're never going to actually put yourself in this reality of being able to make dresses if you don't say, fuck it, I'm going to take the plunge and start making dresses for people. I'm going to make an Etsy page. I'm going to whatever, right? So it's not until you have that moment of like, fuck it, I have to do this. I have to try this, right? That you make a shift. You release an old reality and shift into another one. So when you want to shift into a more magical reality, you have to say, fuck it, what if I'm wrong? What if I am more magical than what I'm giving myself credit for? What if I can be as magical as, they say it really is that easy, right? Fuck it, it really is that easy. Let me go out into the world today and say, fuck it, I'm magical. Fuck it, I don't have resistance. Fuck it, I am divine. Right? And you tap into that energy and it brings out a lot of power inside of you. Now, you're going to naturally do that and kind of be like, oh, am I being egotistical? Am I using a dense vibration? No, because like the vibration of fuck can be positive or negative. It is your perception, right? So if you're saying like, man, I'm going to use it as a liberation, like, fuck it, I'm done with this relationship, I'm out of here. I'm done with this relationship of believing that I'm not as magical as I really can be, or I'm done in this relationship that states that reality has to be so difficult. Fuck it, I'm out. It's over. You have to be able to say that and move forward. But then, it's a practice. You need to pick up that vibration in every aspect of your life, okay? You can't just kind of do it once and hope that it's always going to perpetually run through your life. Like, it's a practice to train your mind. And then as you embrace that, you're going to develop willpower, all right? In a previous video, I talked about, like, willpower, how you develop that and why you need it for manifesting, right? Is because what you're trying to do is condition yourself to know that, when it gets tough, fuck it, it's not worth it. I'm not going to be attached to this relationship. I'm out. That's where the willpower comes in, and you train your subconscious, you train your shadow. So you have to allow yourself to embrace this and use it and saying like, when I've been doing even pyrokinesis the first couple times that I've done it, I've just been like, oh, it's so hard. It's so hard. And I'll be like, fuck. What if, it's not what I believe it is to be. Maybe it's not this. Maybe I'm thinking the wrong way. This, fuck everything that you think right now, Axel. How would you bend fire from a new perspective if everything that I know is not actually how it's designed? How do I bend fire from this perspective if I know some truth, which energy is everything, right? When you put yourself there, you can create new solutions, and then you can truly bend reality because you're not trapped to any programming that is saying that reality operates in this one fashion. Culture itself is the biggest program, and it's not just cultures that we each come from. It's the human culture as a general that is a problem in your understanding of reality. So you naturally have to tell yourself that, hey, they told you that you know your imaginary friend was fake. Fuck it, what if he wasn't? What if he wasn't? You know what I mean? What if Fred was actually doing all those really horrible things in my kitchen when I was sleeping? And I used to have that paranoia when I was a kid. I was like, man, I have this one imaginary friend, Fred. When I leave the house, the whole entire house has a party, all the furniture comes alive, and I can't stand them because they're having a party without me. And what if that's what was actually happening? Fuck it. It doesn't seem rational, but what if every time I left, my furniture really came to life and partied, right? Because there's nobody witnessing the consciousness to stay in that position. And we know that from reality standpoint, there has to be a conscious observer to keep matter in place as we know it. So what if when people are not in the room, people who so firmly believe that furniture is just solid, right, and it can't come to life, when we leave and we're not in their perception, they have the mobility, the freedom to become like, the little toaster, pretty much. They're live furniture, they can party, they can do whatever, right? And when I come back home, they have to go back into that rigid nature because I'm observing it now. Fuck it. What if that's actually the dynamics of reality? Why probably I felt that way when I was a kid. Like, ugh, we're leaving the house. They're gonna party without me. I can't. What if that is actually reality itself? You never know if you're not willing to let it all just fuck itself. Sending you all my love. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and share. Share this with as many people that will resonate with this because they definitely need to change their perspective on reality. And this is very powerful for your manifestation techniques. I'll see you in our next episode.